Do you use a lot of tools online to help your business, to help yourself move forward, or are you leaving tools and software to others to use for you? Hi, Sigrid Cast here, high impact, high profit book writing, publishing, and marketing specialist. And in this video, do you use a lot of tools online? Forgot to switch that off, didn't I? In this video today, I want to talk about discovering tools and resources that you, as an aspiring author, or maybe you have already started and you're working on getting your book finished. I want to share some tools with you. In fact, I want to share 5 tools in particular that are really useful. And I want to make sure that you know that it is always the most excellent way. Is this working now, or have we got... All right, let me just check that we are live. It says live there. Let's have a look whether we are live on LinkedIn, because I just had a... Yes, it looks like. It looks like that we are live, I hope. The fun and games that you have with these platforms. Right, what I want to share with you is that it is a really good idea for you to know tools and software before you let someone else do work for you, or before you hand the tools or the software out to someone else to do the work for you. Why? Because then you can be sure how much time is involved in using those tools, and you can estimate how much time the person you're engaging is taking to use those tools. Or you can simply use the tools yourself when they are really, really simple. And those are the sort of types of tools I want to share with you today. And as I said, there are 5 I want to share with you. Firstly, it is one thing to select a book title just off the top of your head, or something that you think sounds good or intriguing or whatever it is. The particular framework that I work with clients on to select the book title is all about the clarity around what the outcome is that you wish to achieve by having a book. So we go about selecting the book title that way. That is the most direct and powerful way, so that the reader of your book is not just intrigued or thinks, oh, maybe I should, but that the reader that you are targeting thinks, yes, that's what I want to know. But there are always those extra additional things to know about any title, headline, or social media topics. When your headline, when your title is in a way of an emotional pulling in of the reader, then that makes it a lot easier and more valuable for the reader to want to read. And there is a tool that is called the headline tester, which actually allows you to put the title or the headline that you have in mind into this tool online. Click the button and it will tell you by what percentage your headline comes in as emotionally valuable. So whatever your title might be, and I will put the link out for you if you wish to know about this one. It's called the Headline Analyzer, and you can use it as many times as you wish. It does only analyze up to 20 words at a time, but it is really powerful to understand how a headline works, and specifically how the emotional value is collected and is measured for you. So the headline analyzer, the headline tool, is one that I suggest to every one of my clients to use, so that they can play around with the title of their book, with the chapter headings, with any online social media posts, and so on, because it gives you a really great insight into the power or not of your title, or whatever the title topic is for your book, social media, or anything else. So, for example, the title that I chose for this video today, Discover Tools and Resources for Aspiring Female Authors, putting that into the headline tool comes up with 37.5%. And that means the score indicates that the headline has a total of that percentage of emotional marketing value. It's based on a scale of 0 to 100. And it tells us also that, as a comparison, most professional copywriters' headlines will typically have 30 to 40% of emotional marketing value. So I've come in pretty well at 37.5 with a headline for this video today. I am happy to share that link with you. Simply ask me that you would like to have it, and I'll share it with you. That is tool number 1, the headline tester. Tool number 2 is that if you are looking for images, please, please, please do not just go out there onto Google, find images somewhere, copy them, and use them, because they are copyrighted. Images, text, everything is copyrighted. So you have no right to simply go and use it. So the idea is that you go, obviously, that you go and properly purchase images from reputable sites. One site that has a lot of free, and I mean really free, images on offer, and you can choose to make a donation to the artist who has created those images, has taken those photos. But there's a lot of it also for free, and certainly a lot to look at. And that site is called Pexels. You may already know it. If you don't, here it is, something new for you. Pexels, it's got the S in it, .com. It has got a lot of great images that are free for you to get. There are purchased ones as well, but you don't have to purchase every single one. If you sometimes just want to have a play around with something, you want to download it and see what that looks like, you can do that. Unlike many other platforms that make you join a type of membership or make you pay up front before you get any image at all. So pexels.com is a great platform, a great tool to use, so that you can use your images. That is tool number 2. Tool number 3, if you can't find the right image on Pexels or anywhere else, or if you're only looking in one direction, you just can't find quite what you want. Of course, you can use AI, and there are many, many different AI image creators out there. You may already be working with one. You may be working with ChatGPT's version of image creation. I want to share with you another tool that you may not have heard of yet. I use that quite regularly. It is completely free. You can add 5 points to your account every single day, and therefore collect points and points and points. And so you don't really have to buy points. You can use those free points over several days, collecting them. You have quite a range, and by points, you can then download the images that you create. And it's called Starryai, and that is StarryAI.com. Starryai.com, you sign up to it, and you can then get 5 points each day, and you can then work on creating images, and they have a whole range of different ways to do that. I find Starryai is very straightforward, very easy. Of course, it does take for you to get used to what sort of language to use to get the images you wish. But if you're collecting your points daily and you have a whole lot of points together, then it really is a free version of creating your AI images if you can't find your images anywhere else, or if you want to create something that is a little bit different to what is visible for you on the other image platforms. Starryai is tool number 3 that I'm sharing with you today. Tool number 4 is an online software, an application you can go to, and you can simply put images that you might have created in PNG or JPEG and put them into this tool, and the tool will reduce the pixel size. It doesn't reduce the quality, it just reduces the weight of your image. Now, when is that required, or when is it a good idea to use that? Absolutely required for your website. If you want to put images on there, you want to have them as lightweight and yet as high quality as possible, because the website, your images need to look professional quality, sharp as sharp can be. And if you just simply reduce the size of your images, the size by what, you're not going to keep the quality. So you can reduce the image size, the weight of it is probably the best way to describe it, by simply using a tool called tinypng.com. So that's just the word tinypng.com. It is absolutely awesome. You can use it as many times as you like. You can just simply upload your image and download it, and it reduces it by 75%. Really, really well. Give it a bit of time. Go back the next day if you need it even more. So it's really offering you the opportunity, particularly for website, for example, but for any other type where you need to have in a membership site, perhaps, where you need to have a lighter weight, because that offers you more opportunity to put more images into your membership site if you are charged by the size of your images in your membership. So that is tool number 4. And the last one, tool number 3, is a free version of a 3D book cover mock-up. So you can use this 3D book cover mock-up to create mock-ups. Now, when you use the free version, they are not super high quality, but they are good for social media. They are good for smaller size imaging where you want to use a 3D version of your book, a mock-up of your book. You can create this before your book has been published by using the book cover that you have created, creating yourself a spine section and a back, which just needs to be plain. You just need those 3 parts so that you can enter it into the software online, and it creates for you a beautiful mock-up of your book. You can turn that mock-up in various directions that are looking the way you want it to look. You can make it thicker by having a thicker spine. You can make it slimmer if you don't want to show a super thick book, so that if your book isn't that thick, it doesn't look out of, wrong when people actually buy it. So that is what I wanted to share with you. 5 tools, 5 ways that are additional opportunities for you in the process, on your journey, getting your book ready. The headline tester to get that emotional value of the headline that you've chosen, any chapter headlines, any other headlines or topics for your social media in general. That's a great tool. Pexels to get free images. They have a range of lovely free images, and you have the opportunity, when you download something you really, really love, to give the artist a donation of your choice. If there are no images that you really want, look at creating them with the AI tool Starryai. It is free. Just collect the points, 5 points a day, collect those points over a couple of days or weeks, and create your images for free. to create images that are really large and heavy because they take a long time to upload on websites particularly, and any other area like a membership site where you pay for that load size and where people in your membership take a long time to have any images loaded. Use tinypng.com and reduce the size, the weight of your images. It is a free tool. And lastly, number 5, the 3D book cover mock-up. That one is another great one, a free one that you can use online to create the 3D version look of your book before your book is finished. Obviously, if you take pictures of your book and you use real photos, that looks the most professional and the most beautiful. But creating these 3D ones with the cover that you hopefully have created long before you are publishing is a really great idea. And that is what I'm sharing with you today. Any of these tools that I have mentioned, those 5 tools today, are available. And if you'd like the links for them, if you can't find them online yourself, simply contact me and I'm very happy to give you the links to those particular tools. So that is my message for you today. Another book writing behind the scenes tour, tools and resources that authors, aspiring authors who get my help, I share with them so that you can get to know what is what and where. There you are, Sigrid Cast, high impact, high profit book writing, publishing and marketing specialist. Feel free to contact me for any of the links of these tools I have mentioned to you today.